Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to round 12 of Red Arrows, the season finale, round Great Britain, technically placed sprint week also, so we do have lots of action to watch over this evening. And when I say we, it is because our OG resident commentator, Mr. EP, is with me in the box this evening. How are we doing, EP? Yeah, running into this evening, as I said, it's the first time for us both, ironically, in the box. I believe it is. I think we've done it. Me and Harry, maybe. I think Thompson and... Oh, no, Thompson and James never did. Yeah, I think it was touchy subject. But yeah, I think it'll always be too soon. But I think it was just me and Harry, so it will be probably the second time that we've had a duo in this evening in the comms box. But I'm just not too sure what's happening with Soph in the lobby. I don't know. I was going to go check the check-in. Let's see. Oh, it's because Soph's in. Right, yeah, so right, yeah, confirmation in the Discord, sorry. Just confirming that. So Soph's leaving now. We're getting Dom back in. Dom, one of the new drivers, taking up a full-time seat for season 9. But back to the racing. We do have a couple of stats running into this season finale for everyone who's joining us this evening live and those rewatching it back. EP, if you want to go ahead and read them out. Phone's been shit. No, with Dom taking that reserve spot. Murph, obviously, a late, well, not a late checkout, but unable to make the season finale to help bolster AlphaTauri's bid for that spot. P3. Is it P3 in the championship for AlphaTauri? The AlphaTauri and Ferrari, isn't it? Because I'm not... Do reserves? I can't remember. Do reserves earn points for the constructors? I don't think they do they? Oh, do they now? Right, that's brilliant. So Dom, obviously filling in for Murph this evening. That's going to be a battle to watch out. Harry also gaining himself a new full-time teammate. A cursed seat, some have said. EP, but it is Bo. But with the one-shot quali as well, it's going to be very tight. A lot of people, obviously, on the one shot quality, not that great. Some drivers requiring a couple of laps to get their eye in. The practice sessions will have been vital before the race this evening. EP for you, what sort of wings would you run around Silverstone normally? It's obviously got quite a lot of fast corners, but a couple of straights as well. Yeah, most certainly. If anyone is watching, can you just confirm that you can hear myself and EP? Well, I do always sometimes worry that. Yeah. Just 1 second until we get away. And just seeing who looks to take the top spot on the one shot as they settle out through turns 3 and 4 now. Looks like Alex Noble's sitting quite pretty on top with Super Striker just in that second place, holding on, battling 3 and 4, always grinding. Horatio making some great moves up for McLaren now. But these front two, Eric, looking quite solid as they seem so far. Alex Noble just going through Cops now. As we go side seeing these front two, Maggots and Beckett's. And is this the hanger straight, or is the hanger straight the one previous that goes into Cops? It's not going through the stream. What, the YouTube? You not hear yourself? Oh no. Yeah, Alex Noble taking that P1 spot. How do I... How would I go into that? Alright, okay. Yeah, I'll continue doing the stream. As we see in one shot qualifying, Alex Noble there. Absolute storming lead, EP. Over just almost 6/10 ahead of anyone else for AlphaTauri. Super Striker in second with that battle for the Constructors' Championship. Mark Bowen P3 and making a return to Red Arrows, reserving in the Red Bull. He's in P4. It's going to be very interesting with that all-time stat up for grabs. Liam, in Ant's absence, has managed to accumulate him 32 podiums across his whole time in Red Arrows. Ant was sitting pretty with 33 for a long while. Liam's chased him down to just 1, and on the season finale, Ant has appeared like a mole out of a molehill to try and clamber a podium and remain just that one more ahead of Liam, and see how that pans out, as they're both, I think, behind one another in P2 and 4. Now 9 laps, Eric. Would you? Oh, it's pointless if you can't hear me, I suppose. But yeah, that's fine. We can we can just play both of them at the same time, and we'll get them together, meshed up. But not, yeah. Nine laps. Softs all the way. Do you think? Do you think anyone's going to go softs? We've got actual multiple people, EP actually on the softs. Alex Noble in P1, Mark Bowe in P3, Dom in P5, San in P8, Bobu all the way down in P12 in that Ferrari. He's on the softs. We've also got Andy, Percival, RVD and ProLive all at the back of the grid on the softs as well. Yeah, it's going to be. There's going to be normally when there's only a couple of people on opposite tyre, you know, medium. Some of them on hards, others on mediums and softs. Normally, we end up getting a kind of bottleneck motion where the hard driver is holding up the drivers behind. With those strategies in place, you can see up and down the grid. There's going to be a couple of those panning out in tonight's season finale. We'll see how they. It's nice to see a lot of people. I think it's the ratio down at P7 just sitting back off the pack. Yeah, it's taken to it like a. Yeah, I think. Yeah, he is. He's fairly. I think he's new this season as well. He is. Yeah, he took up a full-time seat in the coming weeks. Full-time into season 9 as well. Also, Casper making another reserve appearance though. I would say he's definitely an OG. Super Calgon, one of the OGs, down in 16th. Not great for AlphaTauri. Yeah. And we'll just see how. I wonder if you can see it from Dom's point of view. Because you can see Bo from Dom's camera in P5. Can't see where the lights are. 3, 4 for the season finale. 5. The lights are out and away we go. A couple of good starts from multiple drivers. San, he's up into P7. He's go down into turn 1 now. Harry down the inside. Not just yet, says Dom. He's fended him off for P5. Down into turn 3 they go. Alex Noble and Mark. They're in P1 and 2. Ferrari on. Is it Bobu? Harry. That's going to be massive. We've just seen a Haas in the background going off the track of San. He's made a move up into P14 past Percival. Drama in the season finale. We've got another car round of Percival. Is that Percival and RVD there? Possibly. Casper looks to be out of shape as well. Coming into Cops. Casper, Ross, Northover, Harry and Horatio. The Ferrari going extremely wide there. I wonder if there's damage on that Ferrari. The end plates look fine. Through goes the Mercedes. Mark Noble, sorry. Alex Noble and Mark, they're battling. Oh, Mark Noble, ex-West Ham player, brilliant. Yeah, Bo not trying anything down into turn 1. ProLive with that 3-second time penalty. He's battling. Yeah, just riding on board with the new driver in the Ferrari in P10, riding behind, always grinding, and Brewdog. Very close. Is there going to be a move down into Cops? I think he's going to just... Yeah. Around the outside of Maggots into Beckett's now. I lost them side by side. Great racing from him and my teammate Lil Magin. Just there he is, left, right and centre. Lil Magin just losing out to Brewdog in the Mercedes there. As Magin looks to make, it's Moju in the server, I believe, Magin, which is why it confuses me sometimes. Lil Magin going down the inside of Brewdog now, but going a little bit deep, almost opening up a gap to the Mercedes, looking for the switchback, and in the Mercedes, I want to scream the Hamilton line, but the Mercedes just not getting the traction. Yep. And just making a move on Super Striker for that P3. I need to know the name of this. I'm sure it's the Hangar Strike. It's the old pit lane is the other one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Bobo out of shape through the last corner of the lap, losing 3 positions there, down to P11 now. We can see a battle between San and Andy. Again, down into turn 1, 2 and 3. Just nothing. Very close. It's a good half the grid. Oh, and Brewdog just stepping the back end out there. Taking a very wide line, grinding, looking down the inside. Nothing there, but he's going to leave himself vulnerable through Cops. Not a lot of battery. Yeah, but it depends if any of the drivers behind decide to send it. Might kind of urge these moves on. You can see the Haas of Lil Magin, Alex Noble. Got Horatio round. He's down to P16 now. Bobo, the Ferrari. Yeah, not great. Both of them P17 and 18 now. With Bo just extending that gap to half a second now. He's on it in the striker. This is Luffield, isn't it? Red Bull and McLaren are going through Cops very close to one another. 2 tenths the gap. Maggots and Beckett's now. The Red Bull will have the DRS up this straight. Super Striker has a little bit of battery. I think we've just had Super Striker leave the session. Possible connection issue there. He's losing out positions in a vital season finale for AlphaTauri. His teammate Dom, though, doing great work in P5 at the moment. Possibly. The perks of having two of us, I guess. Alex Noble very close to Mark Bowe now. Mark Bowe's just exhausting. He's joined. Bowe's just exhausting that battery a little bit more now, just emptying it from its previous state. Alex Noble, though, still not much to fight with, as Alex Noble looks to go down the inside. Just rides those really bumpy curves a little bit too much, not getting the traction that he desires. Nothing to be had there as he chases the back of that Aston Martin into Cops. Hopefully nothing that resembles Alonso in Australia. As they go through Maggots and Beckett's now, Alex Noble knows he'll have the DRS up this next straight with only a handful of laps remaining. When does he decide to make his move? Very, very close to the back of that Aston Martin now. As the DRS opens, Bowe's got a really good exit. Alex just not desiring to use that battery just yet as he goes down the inside of the Aston Martin. But just not enough conviction. And who thought we'd be saying that about Alex Noble, EP? Just nothing. This is Cargo on another 3-second time penalty. Super Striker and Anne just exchanging positions now. If you look, Dom all over the back of these, so we've got a three-way battle as the McLaren and Red Bull look to go side by side through turn one. They think better of it. A three-way battle. It's funny because we don't count the podiums from the sprint, but if we did, this would be interesting. Well, very interesting, but obviously they'll be right next to one another on the grid. See if any of the two can progress if things stay as they are. Alex Noble looking down the inside again of Bowe. Bowe just not giving anything. He's giving the space, but just nothing. Alex Noble just getting on the power a bit too early there. Alex Noble's harvested some battery at some point. So has Bowe. I think Bowe will keep that battery in his back pocket until Alex Noble decides to make a move, and if he doesn't, Bowe will use it on the last lap as a pure defence mechanism. Alex Noble with the DRS. Yeah. It all depends on the setup as well. These drivers, if someone, like as we said before, if somebody's decided to go with a little bit more top speed or a little bit more corner speed, we'll see Bowe now open the DRS. Yeah. Ben Smith, our season one winner, behind Dom, our newest driver, behind Anne, our two-time champion, and behind Super Striker. I believe he was our season 7 champion, and Mark Bowe, our season 8 champion. So it's a whole haul of champions in Red Arrows from 2 to 6 with a newbie thrown in. It literally is. Oh, and Alex Noble, a 3 seconds. Yeah. Battle of the champions there. Ben Smith just taking Dom around the outside. I'm not sure if Dom got a pretty snappy exit from the penultimate corner there. But Ben, he's up into P5 and in P4. Super Striker holding out that last theoretical podium spot of P3. As I said, Bo, I think he's just easily sitting behind now. He doesn't even want to, as you said, he's just eased off. He knows he doesn't need to make the move or get himself caught up. And I think with this ending the way it has, this has also ended Harry's chance of taking P2 in the Drivers' Championship, I believe, EP, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he needed Liam. Very close now. This is going to be, look at Liam just closing in on Alex Noble. I wonder if he's only going to be a couple of tenths behind this AlphaTauri when yeah. I think we've had Sam. I think Sam's been disconnected. As we run out of fuel. Yeah. Unlucky for Sam there. Right, with that being said, I think that is our finishing grid for the sprint in the season finale. So RVD crosses the line last in P20 in the AlphaTauri, with the other AlphaTauri almost winning the race. That 3-second time penalty proving vital right at the end. Bo did make the position, the move for the position on track, as any racing driver would, but had he not, he would have still won the race. The fact that we can't, obviously, you can't be heard. Did you have a look and see what we need to do? Okay. Do I need to end the stream? Yeah. Oh, there's a lot. No, I didn't get all of it. Right, so what do I need to do? Yeah. 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 Include audio from the players and parties who allow their voices to be shared. It's to the right. I don't know. Because I've had other people. Yeah. Let me try and start a party and see, maybe because I don't know. I'm streaming. Maybe your party settings are different. I don't know. Oh shit! You were saying something. Um, hello. They were, yeah. I don't know why. I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't know why. Harry, you can't hear EP, can you? I've just seen Harry in the chat saying welcome back, EP. In the YouTube chat. Yeah. That's good at least. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that everyone, it's in the rules. Harry, stop saying Timmy. Can you hear EP? Just talk, EP. Just keep talking. Just talk to me. Just talk to me. Yes, yeah, yes. EP can. Harry can hear you. What's wrong with your phone then? Oh, as in like what? Now you can't and you could earlier, or what? Oh, you've just like if he could hear maybe he couldn't hear you throughout the whole sprint. That's so... Why? Why? He said I could hear him through my headset on someone's stream, then turned my volume up. Oh, so me... San. So Harry is getting the full shebang through San and the stream. I don't. Oh, this is so not. Why is it so difficult? Harry says if you set your voice to share, Harry, EP. Harry's asking if you have. Hey, you'll get might get some more scrubs, some more subs. All right. I've just invited Harry to...
Yo.
All right, check. Right, can you hear him on the stream now?
Right, chat.
EP, hi EP.
Yeah, I can't hear you on the stream still. I can hear you here, you bastard. Have you gone on share your voice as allow?
So that's strange. So Josh is in the chat. And Josh can hear Harry, but not you, EP.
Yeah, because mine's set to strange. So go into this PlayStation Party, Pinto, and then the three dots where it says more. Yep. Yep. And then you got voice chat settings. Yep.
Oh, you're an idiot. So this is your fault, EP.
Hey, it's always the story of my life.
Thanks, Harry.
Enjoy. No worries. Enjoy the
Cheers,
race.
Harry. Thank you for technical support.
Who would have thought, hey? I thought I'd have been fine with you, EP,
Yeah.
in the box. But so now we have EP
The full
in the
shebang,
comments box.
the full everything. Get in there.
Get in the bin. Josh in the chat, EP is here.
Joshy! Still reeling from that loss a couple of Sundays ago.
I thought you were gonna bring Imola up, but no, the football instead.
Oh, Joshy joining us in season 9, hopefully.
He is full time.
He is full time.
Yeah, he is.
That is great to hear.
So we wait for the grid to be set. But yeah, as you said before, if you want to run through EP a couple of the championship, the battles that we've got going on again.
Yes, I don't know. We should have instead of sorting out the microphone, we could have done some quick math. And it's still 20. What's the points? 19 on track. Somebody's missing. Dom? Is it Dom?
Is in.
He's in.
He's the other new one. Boo. It's him. Oh no, he's in. He's 19. Both Ferraris, both Red Bulls.
Soph looking to poach a seat, I believe, for the race.
Josh says that I'm being cast onto the big big telly. Debbie loves the comms.
Oh, cheers, Debbie.
Tell her to drop us a like, give us a follow,
A like, a subscribe.
Who is it we're missing? I'm confused.
Oh, select team. Aston Martin. Who was in the Aston Martin? Was there a second Aston Martin?
Pro Live.
Yeah. Where is? Oh, he's loading up right now. All right.
Okay, Pro Live.
He's just loading up. Yep.
That sounds.
See, Soph, that's why I have you on here.
I forgot
as
you
a
can get
VIP
R1. Yeah.
to keep me in check.
Did she tell you just to press R1 and you found out?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is why we need women in our lives. It just helps us.
Exactly.
That's so
What
handy.
will we do without you? Right, so in the constructors, which is still open for the championship, I guess if it's between Bo and Striker, the McLaren and the Aston Martin, winner takes all. Simple as that.
Why are they even on point? Are they equal?
No, it's just 12 between them, the Aston Martin and McLaren. And if Horatio gets his act right in the main race, I think it could be easy sailing for the McLaren to overtake Aston Martin in the constructors and take at least one championship home, if not the Drivers' Championship.
Most certainly. With it being a season finale and a sprint week as well, we do obviously run the wild card option where people get the chance
we have some wild cards
to double their points in this race and this race only. And we do. They shall remain unnamed.
I know you sent it to me, so I'm just scrolling all the way up. Damn it. Am I blind?
I think so. Do you want me to send you them again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, got it.
You got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Brooklyn 99. But season finale, Great Britain. I suppose the only sweeter story you could have drawn up, EP, would have been an Abu Dhabi.
That would be too cliche for me.
Yeah. Were you a Max fan, Hamilton fan on the day?
I was a Hamilton fan. In fact, just in 2021, just after the Brazil race, when Hamilton did a masterclass coming all the way from the back, that inspired me so much. The next race was in Qatar, and I went for that because I was just so mesmerized by the sport in general and Hamilton with what he did. I went to watch that, and I was like, okay, Hamilton's got this in the bag. It's just Saudi and Abu Dhabi to go, and yeah, we all know what happened there on.
I think we've seen it all enough on not Full Swing, that's the golf one.
Soph says Lewis Hamilton go on a swivel.
I was a Max fan on the day.
I don't honestly get why he gets all the hate. I think he's
world class.
I think he's world class, and he is, I believe, the GOAT, at least of the modern version of the sport.
With what happened in Australia, he did escape. Michael Schumacher is still the only person in history to have to be on the podium in every race in the season. With Max crashing out.
That is something.
With Max crashing out, it's meant that Shuey holds onto that record for another year.
So says Max was streaming his iRacing by lap 30 in Australia. I seen him leave. He just did his the post, his crash press conference at Sky, and he was just like pacing away. I guess he had an online race to go to. It's very max of him.
Right, so for the last time in season 9, ladies and gentlemen, here is our grid this evening. Let's have a look at the tyres on the format. The tyres, so RVD on very interesting EP that we've got two of the OGs who we didn't see it but possibly came together in the sprint, two of them on very aggressive strategies now of Harry and Casper.
Right.
With RVD on those hard tyres, I feel somebody's going to throw a jalapeno down the inside of turn 1 and just spice things up somewhere. A jalapeno.
Well, it's all about the start, especially with Harry and Casper, capable drivers, Percival as well. RVD still a bit new in this league to understand all of the drivers and their ways of driving. But if it were me, I would definitely take the hards as well. And if you are expecting an early safety car, you can still stay out whilst and go long and help you keep track position. And if you can stick to your strategy, and if you manage it well, you can get a position. So it's not the worst thing to start on the hards if you are brave enough to stay out and not take early calls.
Said the wall of champions down at the rear of the grid. Ben Smith and Super Striker and Mark both somewhat being crowned already as the season 8 champion, but still this race remaining. I want to put a further nail, another notch, just to confirm his stature. Pardon me. In red arrows. It has to. I mean, with the tyres, it has to be these front three that we ride on board with. Although the rear of the grid, I am also Ben disqualified again.
Ben once again.
So EP for the last time in season 8, 3, 4, 5 sets of lights are red, and they are out. RVD yet again, as we just thought, a lackluster start.
Percival. Yellow flags already, and there's always grinding to the back, as well as the Alfa Romeo of Alex Noble.
Lots and lots of position moves. 3 car wide there of the Red Bull. And the 2 Williams, I believe, Andy, Ross Northover and Ben coming down this straight now. A lot. That's a really good camera view, I'm sorry. Harry and Casper, though, just not managing to make those soft tyres work as of yet. The Red Bull, the Ferrari.
But Harry's got a good exit there out of left field, and now he's taken the lead of the race. And those softs coming, just taking half a lap to get up to speed there. And you can see already putting up a bit of a distance coming into Maggots and Beckett's. And so with the early prediction of Harry bottling it, but looking at him go on those softs, he looks like he's got a point to prove, and even though he has his P3 confirmed, he'll still want to solidify a position in the constructors for P3. So still lots to play for.
Very poor exit from Maggots and Beckett's. He's now lost 3 positions. Percival, Bobu, and it's just them two just managing to make their way through as Casper launches an assault back for that P4. We got Ben and Super Calgon going side by side. Horatio in that battle as well. Ross Northover and WA Brewdog just making moves past one another in the penultimate corner of the lap. Super Striker now, he's managed to make his way through the grid a little bit faster than his counterparts. Mark and Dom, they are fighting tooth and nail through these corners. Harry extended.
Look at Sand going into Brooklyn, trying to make that move on Pro Life, get that move done, because Pro Life is known to hold the grid back. He absolutely blocks the rest of the drivers, getting them fair move, and now the Sand has cleared him into P6, just has 5 drivers in front of him. So says she's not for blocking it too.
Yeah, there was an infamous race where I raced with Soph in Canada. So that day you were a bitch. It was so difficult. I was pulling my fucking hair out. Incident Pro Life, just as you were talking, Pro Life, he's off the track, across the grass, down into
All
P19.
Oh, his most familiar position there. But that enables all the drivers in front to have a free rein. Percival.
Look at this battle now,
Oh,
Super
and there's a bit of
Striker,
Do I
Bo.
see a bit of damage?
I'm not sure. Super
Oh, no,
Striker,
it's
Bo
fine.
and Ant though, side by side. All these soft tyres coming up on the hard runners now. Super Striker right on that gearbox of Brewdog as they approach turn 1 now. Maybe a later breaking point down into turn.
Harry's absolutely bolted there, but if you look at 2, 3 and 4, Percival now taking the lead into P2, but RVD, Bobo, Casper all on the rear diffuser of each other almost. With the DRS wide open, here comes Bobo on RVD. Oh, sorry, the other way around.
Oh, that Red Bull's just blocked off Casper's
That was
route.
dodgy there.
Oh, Casper's round.
Oh, he's gone. He's in the grass.
Oh, and there's Callum and Horatio maybe as well. Oh, and there's a McLaren. Here comes Bo round the outside of that McLaren.
That is Bo into Cobb's corner. Alone he goes. He was
Oh,
almost
and Horatius
behind
nearly
two
lost
cars.
it on the exit of Cops, going almost into the side of Brewdog as he takes P13 now. Magus and Beckett's Brewdog
2 Red Bulls
is...
together. Oh, and I think he's had damage there, FRL Andy, because he's just dropping position like
Super Striker down
something's happened.
the inside of the Haas now. Oh, and the Aston Martin tried to follow him, but the Haas just shut that door. Bo not managing to follow his rival through. Ross Northover now the next target
Yellow
for Super
flags.
Striker. Ben
Alex
Smith.
Noble has lost it, and he's into the pits. This is one of the longest pit straights there is on the season, and I'm not sure if he's under fuel as well. I'm not sure if he's going to retire in the pits. I don't think so. I hope not.
No, not Alex Noble, hopefully not.
Just gonna look for a change of tires, I guess.
No, Alex Noble, he has retired. It is
Yeah,
retirement.
he has retired. So
Oh, and just right on board with RVD, he's had a spin as well, a similar point to what Casper had, I believe. I think it was on Luffield.
And that's Super Striker just going into the back of Ross North over there and absolutely sending it into the wall. I caught that right when I switched over to his POV.
Oh, he's got Casper out as well. Casper
out, yeah.
Is that
And
all
that should
on
be
the
a
exit
full
of
safety
Luffield?
car, is it?
It is. The
Yeah, but
safety
it's a
car is
full
out.
safety car.
And
It's
that
just chaos in the last 30 seconds there.
That is carnage. So Super Striker, hit the rear end of Ross Northover. Was that on the exit of Luffield?
Yep, it was. And absolutely just put him into the wall there.
Harry
I
in
don't know
the
what
pits.
happened there.
Bowo in the pits. This is going to be vital now. Both Ferraris are going to double stack. Is this going to
Let's see how
hold
that goes.
Bobo back maybe? In comes Harry. Harry's out, but they're just not ready for him. There is a slight delay.
Was that a delay?
Is he going to get that
Looked
out
almost
late?
good.
Oh, it's going to cause him maybe a couple of tenths, but through Mark Bow coming into
Bo
the
is
pits.
in.
Super Striker getting a new front wing as well for that collision with the Williams.
Yes, and if you think about it, Alex Noble probably retiring just 10 seconds too early, because if he had that safety car, he would definitely stay in, and he would still have all of the race to go through.
Yeah,
So a bit premature from him.
Yeah, this is the
to
issue.
retire in the pits there.
Prime example, always grinding. Possibly he'd been down at the back and maybe lap one. He now is still at the back, but he is obviously and will rejoin the rear of the grid, back in contention. But the lead has now changed. Percival, the new leader of this season finale in Red Arrows, a Mercedes at the front of the grid, which isn't something that we've seen in recent years. I would say more so than last in real life. I would say.
Well, Alex Noble in chat saying he did rage quit and now he feels stupid. What do you have to say to that, Liam? Going into the next season as well, do we encourage this kind of things?
No, see, this is why there's a limit on it. It is something that will be getting tracked. Obviously, with I think it's 4 drivers missing out on full-time seats next year, being jotted down as first reserves. It is something that we want to cut down on seeing. As I said, when people quit 3-4 laps in, another driver, that's missed out on a seat is possibly, has that intention of staying longer, so they will get looked at.
Yes, absolutely. People are actually waiting to get seats and, even to be on reserve, on hold, and to see drivers retiring 2 laps and 3 laps in the pits, especially capable drivers, and has had a good campaign this season. It's a bit of a shame to see them retire in the pits so early.
It is. It's not something you want to see. And just coming into the pits rather late, I would say there, popping those hard tyres on. Super Striker on those mediums. Mediums to the end, Eric, what do you think? They'll last?
20 laps? Oof. That's absolutely stretching it. 20 laps, I don't think so. I think considering this was a sprint and they didn't use a second set, if they have another set of softs to the end,
possibly,
because 20 laps is a bit of a stretch, even considering if there are further safety cars. It might be a bit too much. 15 would be where I would be thinking that would be a lot. That would be the max that I would push it to, 15, 16. But 20, you're absolutely going to be driving on rails there.
And Mark Bow on the hards, possibly looking to go to the end. Obviously, a graphic just for the viewers. We can see who is stopped and who hasn't. Everyone up from Pro Live, not managing or not deciding to pit just yet. Through 6 laps.
Ooh,
in the season finale.
The machine nearly went into the back of Ben Smith there under the safety car. Well, hey, we have 2 Haas drivers in the top 4. San, Lil Machine. So, like I said, you don't need to pit unless you're on softs. You don't need to pit. You can stay out with the mediums, with the hards. 5 lap hold, not to worry. Still a long way to go before for your hards to do the job.
So the winners so far are that pairing of Ben and Lil Majin. Ben up 13 places, Lil Majin up 9. It's a good effort from those guys, obviously with a handful of people pitting as well, possible positions going there, but Percival just wondering now whereabouts he goes. And like you say, that pairing of Hasses in 2nd and 4th, there's going to be possible team play at play here, and I think Percival's just gone around the penultimate corner.
Yes, he has.
Possibly caught the Williams of Ben sleeping a little bit. Sanders got a great
start as he's coming up there.
And Andy's out. We've lost the car.
Oh, already.
Oh, and who's that?
No.
Someone's tapped San.
San's out. San is all the way to the back there.
Is that Ben, maybe? Oh, Ben and Callum! Oh, Ben and Callum have touched each other! And Ben's in the wall! Back onto track now! Oh, thank God he's ghosted.
Oh, no, safety car again. Safety car again. San, is that commentator's curse there? Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Well,
I mean, I saw that. I was riding on board with that EP. Ben could maybe have done more.
ooh, could he now? And Ben Smith has left the session, unfortunately. The two Ferraris together. Oh, we've lost a whole team out there. Like Williams have absolutely not going to get anything from this.
No. With great starting positions from the pair of them as well. But as it stands, it's going to be very tight in. Well, actually, it won't be. I mean, oh, actually, no, because they've both stopped. I was going to say AlphaTauri, as it stands, if it was to finish right now, they would take that
Percival
P3.
and Super Calgon in the pits.
Yeah, they won't anymore, though. I wonder if Dom, he's not coming either. If Dom's still staying out.
The machine is not pitting. I don't think the hard runners need to pit even now. There's enough time for them to get their strategy sorted and just be a bit brave, a bit calm on your decision making, especially when you start on the hards in Silverstone. I think if there is because obviously you're going to extend your hards more than the drivers behind you, so you can push it right to the end, and probably if you have a soft to say lap 19, 20, I think that would be the appropriate time, considering we have two safety cars to get on the softs to the end.
ProLive and Bo just looking for that P1 spot in the constructors. Horatio in P3 having not pitted, very good position from him. But ProLive just ahead of Mark Bow, who ironically has Super Striker in a McLaren right behind him. Possible. What do you think the chances are of Mark Bow reaching out to ProLive and saying, what if? Keep him behind. I wonder if he'll let him go. That's what I'm worried. If there isn't any contact between the drivers, I don't know if there will be.
Sans in the chat saying Ben absolutely sent it from miles away and took me out.
Oh, so was it Ben that hit Sam?
Yes.
Two failures. Would you class the left-hander turn 2? The right-hander's turn 1. That little poxy. Would you say
it's a little
turn
curve.
2?
Actually, yeah. It is turn 2.
Alright, so it's turn 3 it was then. Percival in the Discord chat just saying that he led for a lap for the first time this season. Oh, Horatio, because the safety car's out for another lap. All these drivers now just deciding.
A late call.
Yeah, that's going to drop the McLaren back down to the bottom of the grid. So, as we were just saying about constructors' points, that's possibly harmed McLaren's. But
McLaren's chances, yeah.
Horatio on the softs.
What? That's got to be a mistake. And to pit so late. Maybe he wants to conserve those softs and not lose a lot of tire wear under the safety car. Always grinding as well, Stan as well into the pits.
But Horatio,
interesting there from Horatio.
Again, there's no way he now goes to the end on those softs.
No chance, absolutely no chance. Unless he's hoping for another safety car or he has a medium in hand.
But he was P3?
What? He was amongst the top 4.
He was P3. He didn't need to. So he's now going to have to use those softs to get back up to P3 before he pits again, in order to make it beneficial, surely.
He's just done hard softs, so he has a medium to use. I guess he wants to make a lot of positions as soon as possible, and then take the mediums to the end.
He could use mediums for 16 laps easy, I reckon, around Silverstone.
Oh yes, you can. Not easy. I think the hards would be around 16, 17. The mediums would be around 13, 14. With the safety cars probably around 15, but that's pushing it.
Just a very confusing.
So he's
strategy.
definitely going to do another stop. And Super Striker must be thinking, what are you doing? We need the points.
Yes, exactly. Teammate, come on. Very interesting.
Well,
indeed.
nice to see at least 2 Ferraris in amongst it. And they are in good tires actually, considering the top 3 are on hards and 8-lap old, and Dom on 8-lap mediums.
Yeah.
So it's not yet over. Harry is yet not to give up or have an incident, let's say, and let's keep it that way.
Have they gone? I think they've
Is he gone? Machine going early there, quite early.
He's not caught Brewdog out as much as you would have
Brewdog's
thought.
right
Harry's going to have to be careful here, because if he makes this move before the line, it will give him yellow flags. He does have to pull out. And now down into turn 1, he can launch an assault onto Dom. Bo making a move past ProLive. And look at the gap between the Ferraris. I think ProLive's had a bit of a lackluster start on the safety car and has dropped the pack almost.
Yeah, ProLives are known to be very decent in terms of giving way to the faster drivers behind him. And knowing his teammate is right behind him, I guess he's moved a bit too wide in giving Super Striker the position as well. And there goes Ant as well ahead of him. And I can see Harry now right behind the AlphaTauri of Dom, heading in towards Cobb's corner now. Does he try to go down the inside? He is. He's braking early. Dom goes wide and Harry takes P3.
And here comes his Ferrari counterpart of Bobo. He's going to go down the outside into Maggots and Beckett's, but the AlphaTauri getting a much better exit there, just not being able to make the move as they all approach this DRS straight now. Brewdog looking to make a move on the ERS. Down the inside of Lil Majin, has the move done before the corner, and Lil Majin just can't do anything to fight back. Down into the penultimate tight. Ferrari's looking very competitive, EP, looking to make a move.
Yes.
Past the Haas.
Harry's trying to find a way around. Oh!
And Lil Majin just stepping
Going
that end
down
out
the
now.
inside. Oh, the two drivers are their team orders in play. They've got to decide what do they do, but they can't even decide actually because there's cars all over them.
Yeah, Bo and
they just have to have evasive
having a great
maneuvers right
battle
now.
as well. Bo's got that position up on Dom, so Bo's now up into P5, chasing
Super
these
Striker
Ferraris.
also overtaken, and now the fight between the top 4 is easily going to bring in Bo and Super Striker. In fact, they're already there, and Lil Machine has been overtaken by Harry now in P2.
Yeah, round the
Bobo
outside.
pressurizing.
I think is it Luffield?
Oh my D!
And Bobo's done it. The Aston Martin of Bo running very wide there as well, but the two Ferraris now up onto the podium spots.
This is action-packed racing, and this is exactly what we're here for. And now Bo with a really good exit, and Lil Machine is out of it. I think the tires, the fresher hards of Bo, and obviously the speed and of Bo is on another level compared to the drivers behind and around him. He's looking at the two Ferraris in front and just looking at Harry and Bobo and saying, just one mistake from you guys and I'm going to be right there.
Yeah, and making a move round Bobo, not Bobo, sorry, around Dom just at that end part of the track. Oh, we've got a Haas going wide there. Liam just making a move past Lil Majin. Up the pit straight, the Red Bull all over the back of the Haas as well, and looking to go brake later on the brakes. Down the inside it goes. The Haas looking for the switchback. Nothing there. The Red Bull goes through. So, and chasing down Liam for that Hall of Fame title as Harry goes past Brewdog now. But Brewdog looking to go down the inside, just not a good enough line. Harry flashing to the Mercedes behind now.
Absolutely, he's just on 10% battery. He's absolutely used almost everything, and we're barely halfway and almost halfway through the race. He's gonna have to do a lot of harvesting in the next couple of laps if he wants to continue that and extend that lead and put some pressure on his partner now, his teammate, to keep Bo a bit back. Harry's with a 3 second.
That's going to hurt him very
Maggots
bad.
and Beckett's.
And look at this now. They're going to go 3 wide. The Mercedes and the Red Bull. Not the Mercedes and the Ferrari both down the inside. But his teammates.
Harry's dropped.
A teammate sends a double send down the inside. Bobo taking the lead of the race. Brewdog unable to fight back. Absolutely. So much going on.
I don't know where to look. But Brewdog has. So does Brewdog doesn't know where to look because there's a Ferrari in front of him. There's a Ferrari behind him. And he thought he'd had the move done. But then another Ferrari just came and said, no, I'll take this position from my partner. And you can stay behind.
Yeah. Bo now all over the back of Harry. Oh, a little bit of contact, a little bit of contact.
You had a touch there?
There was a touch, hopefully no damage. I don't think it is. But look at Super Striker in the slipstream of the Aston Martin, nothing there. The Red Bull. Oh man, this is a tasty battle now, this, and all these coming through the pack. The Ferrari looking to go down the inside.
Harry and Brewdog now. Oh, Brewdog just had to move out of the way a bit.
Yeah, is he going to
allow...
allow...
Harry there now.
He's going to be very close through Cops. Who's going to go?
Come the DRS. I can't wait for the DRS on the back straight. We angle straight there now because a long way. Bo has got the highest battery amongst almost everyone. Super Calgon with a 3 second there. But Bo's got 70% battery.
Oh! Brewdog! 2 Maggots and Beckett's! Oh, this is absolutely
he's got one.
Beautiful. Bo
has
now
got
goes
one.
down.
He's got 2 down the inside, placing his car to perfection there. Harry didn't have anything to do, and now it's Brewdog trying to come down the inside now over Harry, but Harry's just managed to keep that position and not let go of it. Brewdog is still there. And he's... Oh, Brewdog's just off track now. But now it's Bo, Harry, and Bobo. With just 1 second, so... The Ferraris still have time to make it a 1-2. It's a 1-3 now, but the 3 second penalty of Harry will add on to his
Harry,
time.
Brewdog, Striker, and they're all within a couple of tenths. Here they are. DRS, yellow flags, always grinding. Is always grinding. I think he's back racing. Super Striker down the inside of Brewdog now. Has the move done. As they come through Lovefield now and looking to open up that Red Bull down the inside of the Mercedes. Just got his lines a little bit mistaken there. The McLaren sailing off into the distance. Here we go through Cops. All these cars are going to be so close again.
And as well on the back of Brewdog. Just waiting. It's good. Oh, there he goes. A good exit there.
Yeah,
from and it gets from Brewdog the position. But there's Harry and Super Striker exchanging positions now. Super Striker going through and taking the P3. Bo now just half a second, 3/10. He's dropping some time, I guess. Bobo with that aggressive fighting there a couple of laps earlier has taken a bit of life from those tires. As you can see, Bo comfortably now 2/10 behind.
Riding on board with him as they go around this sweeping left-hander of turn 2, where a lot of drivers will go for the later braking zone down into turn 3. Possibly something that Ben had tried a couple of laps ago and just got it a little bit wrong. But Super Striker now just...
Bo will have the DRS on Bobo, but he's still half a second behind. So not this moment that any moves will be made.
Super Striker
Bo
is
being
closing
patient,
in
60%.
Super Striker's closing in on that DRS gap. He is now within the second that he needs to be. So Bo needs to make the move past Bo. These two annoy me because they're so similar. Bo, whatever you want to call them. A tenth between them now. The Aston Martin looks to go down the inside as the Ferrari. Oh no!
Is he
disconnection?
Oh, is he disconnection?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have him as my friend.
Can you not go recent players? That is annoying. Ferrari dropping down the grid now. And here comes Ant down the outside of Harry. Later on the brakes, the Ferrari down the inside. Harry, is he going to be able to defend? They go side by side now, down into this tight section, the last couple of corners of the lap. Space is given, but Ant takes the position. And just getting a little bit wide on the curb. The Ferrari right behind him now, as it's Bo, Striker, and Anne. And as it stands, EP, Super Striker will not join Anne atop the podium, well, atop the mantle that is the all-time champion of podium winners, not podium, well, whoever's taken a podium in a race, sorry. As Ant will notch another one to make it 34. And Super Striker, his 32 will become 33. So the gap will still remain 1.
I've sent an invite to Bobo, but this race has just gotten away from him. All the way in P10. I don't know. I've sent the invite. Hopefully he can get it and get back in. But till then, it's just the one Ferrari up there now with a 3-second penalty. Bo, he's got 10 laps to go on the hards. I think he can make it to the end. 20 laps. I think he should be comfortable with his speed. He's got a lot of battery in the tank. So, and there comes Super Striker down the inside and takes the lead. Bo is still there with him. Bo will back out going into Vale now. He's just got a really good exit there. These two are a class of their own. As you can see, just a 10 separating them.
These soft runners now. Horatio's got himself a P7, is on the back of the other soft runner of Percival now. Percival running a little bit lower on the battery than Horatio. And a bit of a poor exit. See if the McLaren looks to jump up another spot. Horatio not deciding to take the slipstream. Looking to go around the outside of the Mercedes, just with these tyres being so similar. Horatio just dabbling on the accelerator. And on the exit at Luffield, they're going to go side by side. It's going to be a battery usage. And Horatio gets that move done. He doesn't fancy going side by side through Cops.
Definitely not. But that is a P1 and a P6 so far for the McLaren, and that would be just enough to take them to the top of the constructors and crown them champions. But it's still all to do for Bo. If he can get P1, maybe he can increase that gap, because it's 12 points, but he has his partner Pro Life all the way at the back.
Oh, Super Striker into the pits.
Yep, that's got to be softs. Oh no, he started on softs, right?
Are we going to see a reaction from Bo now? You were just saying McLaren good enough to take P1 in the Constructors' Championships, and as we said it, EP, the commentators curse one of them pits Super Striker onto those softs. I'd love to see if they're fresh.
Yes, quite a few pitting as well. Brewdog in the pits as well. Super Striker, Dom as well. And softs from now to the end, like I said, 18 laps, 19, 20. This would be the appropriate time for you to get in there and get on the softs and really use full potential actually of it. But knowing Bo, I think he would still be comfortable to take these to the end. I wish we could see the tire wear on these cars, but till EA get a fix for that, we'll have to just wait.
And just over, sorry, that 1 second that he needs for the DRS, and you can see Harry now has that DRS wide open. Is he going to try and make a move for P2 of the race down the inside of the Red Bull? Just not there before the braking zone, decides to sit behind. Instead, Callum making a move on Percival for P5. Looking to bolster AlphaTauri's points. Horatio, he's now in the pits as well. So what's it going to be?
Yes.
For the
he
McLaren.
Should be on mediums, definitely.
And Harry as well.
Harry as well. I guess this will give Bo quite a bit of time to think, because Ant, I believe, will act on whatever Bo will do and probably try to do it maybe one lap earlier, because this is the moment. This is the moment that you have to make that choice within the next lap. So in the next 2 minutes, you've got to come to a final conclusion and stick with it. And yeah, hopefully, as you can see, everybody on softs now right at the back. This is it. This is the transition time. Super Calgon up now in P3, albeit with the penalty. San in P4. He should be thinking as well, because another 7 laps on those mediums. Does he want to hold track position?
That's what these drivers will think. Depends whether they prefer to drive aggressively or defensively. If they want to go on the offense, I'd say obviously pop in and put the softs on, as we're just going to ride on board with the Alpine of always grinding, looking to make a move.
Bobo has left. Oh!
What's happened?
He joined in. Don't tell me that would bring out a safety car.
No safety car. It is just yellow flags.
He's DNF. I think he just retired on track, maybe.
No,
Bobo has won? Okay, that was weird.
That's so strange. Ant
Yep,
and Sam and Bo's
both
not
in
in
the
yet.
pits. Bo's not in yet. I believe he's going long. To the end, rather. That's not long enough.
Yeah, he'll make
Because
them chase him down now.
and 6 laps, I think it should be enough for. It is stretching it. Definitely, it would be interesting to
Ant
see.
just comes out in front of Harry,
Oh,
but Harry on those warmed up tyres, looking to go around the outside now, backs out of it and thinks better. Does have the DRS. How will those tyres of Ant's fare? Not warm. Harry's looking down the
going
inside.
down the inside.
But Ant has the inside line for this next corner. I think it's Luffield now. Down the old pit straight
Both
they
come
go.
out together.
Are we going to see
This
a
is
Cox
absolutely
incident?
beautiful to see a Ferrari and Mercedes just going side by side, but Harry's just backed out of it, going into Cop's corner.
Thinks he'll have the DRS. On Maggots and Beckett's, Ant flashing. Harry remains somewhat resourceful in his usage of ERS. As we see down, I think this is the old hangar straight, or hangar straight. DRS wide open, the Ferrari going down the outside, an unconventional overtaking line, but the position is done and Harry is up into P6 now.
If you notice, Bo is still staying out. I don't think it's done for him. He's just going to bring it home at this point in time. There's no way he can pit, and even if there is a safety car, that's the only way he would decide to pit. And I don't think 21 laps is the last pit for the last safety car comes out, or maybe 22.
Yeah, well,
Super Striker, it's all on him. It's all on Super Striker to close up around 15 seconds, 15-20 seconds.
no, he's 25. So he's 24 seconds behind the leader.
Yes, 25 yet. And I think that's a bit too much yellow flags.
In 5 laps. That's now for Tauri of RVD. He's just gone
It's
wide.
alright.
Yeah, he's back
He's
racing.
alright.
Engine's
He's
still
fine.
running.
Managed to keep it alive there. Super Striker dropping some time, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. 5 seconds a lap almost, with a few cars in front. And all very capable drivers, capable of defending their position. And all of the 2 drivers always running Super Calgon will be teammates of Bo for the last 5 laps. And we'll want them to defend with their life. See, already a second down now, Super Striker.
Harry, with Ant pitting as well, Super Striker will be looking to take, or get within 3 seconds of Super Calgon. As he said earlier, to take another podium in Red Hours, which will bring him level with the all-time leader of Ant.
Yes, that is there.
I wish I did, Josh. Oh, and Ant almost going into the back of the Ferrari in turn 3 there, having to get out of that move nice and early. Probably thought about that later braking zone that there is. just not being able to make the move. But here comes the Red Bull. Now with that DRS down the inside, gets the move done and back up into P5 now.
Very defensive line taken there, keeping his car to the middle of the track, not allowing Harry to come down the inside or the outside, and going now onto the back straight into Cobb's corner. Harry's staying behind. With those 3 seconds, Harry's still fighting, trying to make the most on those soft tires. Whereas you can see Super Calgon as well, trying to charge, trying to get as close as possible to P2 and create a gap as well. I think he has much better tires, or they're pretty similar, Always Running and Super Calgon. They are having a race of their own.
Yeah, 13 and 14 laps for the pair there, battling for the middle spot on the podium. Super Striker hunting them down for that last spot. They'll imagine just right behind Brewdog on those mediums. They'll imagine it's Percival looking to make a move, just only a tenth behind. Nothing quite there through these penultimate corners. You've got Harry just still sitting in that DRS of Ant. Only half a second, sorry, but that penalty of Harry is going to prove quite vital. Pardon me.
Super Striker needs to drop 9 seconds here if he wants to make it on equal position in the Hall of Famers of the podium sitters in RAR's history in the next 3 laps.
Yeah, you could do with Super Calgon and Always Grinding, battling, but as you say that, we do have Callum just dropping out of DRS range of Mike, but just at the detection zone, grabbed enough time so he was within the threshold and was able to activate it. He is now still within a second.
Horatio now in P8 coming with DRS at the back of Dom. But it just won't be enough for him to make a move. But he needs that position. He needs those extra 2 points to add to their tally. Because I believe if Poe wins this, that's it. He will close out the Constructors as well as the Drivers' Championship.
Quite possibly, but with these 3 seconds that Horatio, that Dom and Harry have, that might jump Horatio up into P6. So that's going to be very, very interesting. But this is, as I said, Horatio now looking to make a move down past Dom, gets that move done and solidified before the left-hander. Horatio up into P7, bolstering McLaren's chances of lifting that Constructors' title. The teammates of the Haas pairing, EP, that were once in P2 and 4 in 11 and 12, not the race that they will have wanted this evening for them.
Not at all. They were looking so good come the start of the race, even after the safety car. They were in good positions, but I believe that one shunt by Ben, I believe, or Ant, I believe, that took San all the way to the back, unfortunately. Well, they do have a chance of getting a point at least. With Percival's penalty, there is a chance if they can grab a point to show something for their race.
Which one will it be, though? We've got a Yuki and Danny Rick moment, possibly. San on the softer tyres. We approach. Well, we are on at the penultimate lap now. I said all those people that have stayed with us and watched across multiple streaming platforms, whether it be EP, Switch or the YouTube, and stuck with us for season 8. He said Bo was crowned the champion. It was last week. And I think as it stands, I think we'll crown, I have to look at the maths, but possible crowning this evening of the Aston Martin team for the Constructors' title also.
Yeah, it looks as such that they will close out the double championship. Aston Martin.
Very interesting now, and just almost within a second of Liam.
Yes, he is, but he just has
Super
one
Calgon
lap.
left. Super Calgon has left. There's going to be a disconnection issue.
I don't think I have enough time to get him back in. Where is he?
He's joined.
Well, I've got it. He's joined. Okay, fine. But that.
But he's not joined yet.
6 seconds. There's 3.5 seconds for him, for Super Striker to make up in the next couple of corners and the final straight. He doesn't have much of battery for him to push.
And he's back.
Super
Callum's
Calgon.
back racing now. He's back. He's solid.
5 seconds. 4.8 is just dropping right now. Super Strikers, he can almost smell a podium, all just a second.
But look how close Ant is to Super Striker.
As well, yes.
And Stan's made a move past his teammate Lil Magin. Possible for that last point spot for Haas. But as we approach the last
As if you can
DRS
see
zone,
Poe just swerving his way, coming down the final 2 corners. He knows what he has done, what he has achieved. Both champion in Silverstone, double champion in what a season it's been for him and the team of Aston Martin, albeit he's taken it all by himself, the points. Always grinding, coming in P2. Super Calgon, the disconnection not fatal to his position in the podium, just by 0.8 of a second. Aeon X Blaze M Harry dropping a position due to the penalty. Horatio comes in P6. Dom in P8 and Brewdog in P7. Both the Mercedes, will they keep their position? Nope. San gets in and has a point to show for his exploits tonight.
what a great race this evening that we were treated to. A season finale. As you said, something very spicy indeed this evening. Just trying to work out the points total. We do also have 3. We can now confirm 3 wildcard playees this evening. I sent you them, didn't I? I can't remember them.
It was Horatio, San, and then somebody else.
Pro Live, possibly, I think.
Pro Live, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, Pro Live finishing out the points. San doubling his points from 1 to 2. So possible teammate move there. But
It's
Horatio,
Percival, actually.
Was it Percival?
It's Percival with the final wild card there, so.
So Percival, he was also at the points.
He was the one who went out, yep.
Yeah.
He had the penalty, so. And San took it instead.
So what's the gap for McLaren? To Aston Martin.
Oof.
So McLaren pulled 22 points from the feature, whereas Bo pulled 25. But did Bo win the sprint?
Yes, he did. Alex Noble had the time penalty.
Yeah, so so Aston Martin I'm pretty sure, even with Horatio's wild card.
Yeah, that's why I said whoever wins between Bo and Super Striker, they will take it home. And
it was Horatio's wild card that was kind of the one.
That was yep. Right.
But yeah, there we have it. A quick rundown visually of the grid for everyone. Lots of track limits. I got about half of it before it's cut off. I always forget.
I got it.
But a little drive of the day vote for you, EP.
I almost forgot the whole race, to be fair, but I think it would be either Super Striker or Bo, because they had coming right from the back. But if I would ask some of the non-drivers, I think it would be Ant. For some reason, I felt he had a great race. Just coming in for a one-off race, and he showed that he needs to be here. In fact,
Yeah,
racing amongst us.
racing on a top level.
Bobo as well had a great race until his disconnection. He would definitely be on the driver of the day nominations at least.
Yeah, he said
But
he'd say in the
that he
chat
had
that his
electricity, right?
electricity went off. Yeah, he said.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's unfortunate there.
yeah, it is. But yeah, so anybody that's watching, we are straight into season 9 next Monday. I'm not too sure who it will be that will be providing the commentary as I'm returning to a driver's seat. But we will have somebody with you next week. So from myself and EP, thanks for everybody watching and take care.
Thank you, everybody, for the season 8. It's been a great 2-3 months of racing, and hopefully we're straight diving into next Monday with a new season. And thanks to everybody who's been always in the chat, watching, rewatching the streams. So thank you, everyone, and have a good night, and hopefully to see you next week. Ciao.